productive, you write so much, blah blah blah. But actually, I often felt like, no, I don't write as much as I can. I feel kind of bad about it actually. But for them, it felt like so much, and then I was thinking, maybe this really, maybe they have the wrong angle, because when you're doing what you should be doing, I don't think you feel like hustling, like this hustle culture, like, go 110% every day, wake up at 6, go to bed at 5 a.m., something like that. You only need an hour of sleep, what are you, hustle, blah, blah, blah. I hate this culture. I think, in a time where every second person has a burnout, this is the culture that is like, has an uprising. I don't know. I don't get it. I mean, yeah, you gotta do stuff, but that's sort of my point. Like, I'm not a fan. I mean, it can be a good guideline, like for myself, I'm going about this thing right now where I have like, okay, make 1 or 2 videos a day, and I'm sort of now in advance actually. Sometimes I make more, and then I have a day where I don't feel like rambling anyway, and so I can fall back on the other videos. But still, I'm not a fan of this, just get a lot of stuff out there. I get where it's coming from, because you can overthink it, and then not get anything out, and that's of course the other extreme. But I think there's something in overlooking the quality. I think it should balance itself out. Like, yeah, don't look only at the quality to such a high degree that you don't get anything going, but don't shift it so that you only put out trash basically, and you don't have any sense of if it's good or bad, and the quality sort of dissipates, I think that's a mistake. So yeah, that's why in the past, I sometimes uploaded only one video, because I watched the other one and I thought, no, this doesn't give me like good vibes. It's not that nothing happened in the video. Maybe there are 2 laughs in it and it's fine, but it's just, no, I don't want to put that out, and then I don't put it out, and it's not, and probably in the hustle culture I would say, what, only 2, make 4 videos, who cares, make 4 videos about the same thing, no one cares, just algorithm, put it all, and no, I'm not doing this. I want to feel good about the stuff I do, and do stuff. So I'm trying to, oh, where's my other hand? Man, the feel of you. Yeah, I'm trying to balance it out, I'm trying to balance it out. Yeah, because some people really get obsessed with this productivity thing, and sometimes I feel actually the opposite would be better, do less, That's actually, I watched another channel, like a Twitch dude, who made he started to work out. He got a child and felt like, I want to work out, I want to get buff, like this, I want to be a strong father sort of transition. And he really did it. He really got buff, but not overly, like not extreme. He really looks good. And yeah, and one of his problems was also that at a certain point he did too much workout. He just burned too many calories and didn't eat enough. That sort of speaks to this conundrum, doesn't it? Like, okay, I have all this output, but the quality, the food, the thing that should be infused with this productivity, isn't equal. So he brought it down a bit. He worked out a little less and ate a little more, and now he has like this cool flow where he works out like every second, sometimes third day, but he goes really for it in those sessions, and he just eats really healthy and a lot, So yeah, I mean, it's not the perfect example because a lot of, well, no, but it makes the point. It makes the point. Don't overthink it. Don't overthink it. Yeah, and I feel about like YouTube. Sometimes I it's these big channels of corporations, like a corporate channel. Like, let's say if you like I don't know, any like Sony. Okay, I've subscribed to Sony, and on one day they release a trailer in every language. I mean, they don't do this anymore. They have like an own channel for languages, blah blah blah. But that's an example. I saw that happen a lot when they released the trailer and they released it in every language or something. And then, I mean, of course I'm gonna unsubscribe. I don't wanna. It's too much. And for a lot of channels, I think, yeah, sometimes they get caught up in this and they just put so much out that it's annoying again, And yeah, so that's what I'm still figuring out. Like, probably, at some point it's gonna be better if I leave a day or two in between videos and maybe make the videos a bit longer, or maybe they don't have to be longer, but just I don't know, different. I don't know. It's gonna. I trust in I'm gonna figure it out when the time comes. It comes. Anyway, right now it feels good to make at least one video a day. I think for this format, sort of, it makes sense. But yeah, I don't know. I saw the opposite as well. I mean, like they have like 2 videos and already way past what and comparable. Like the first ASMR video, I get these recommendations, a lot lately. Here is my first ASMR video, and then I see like 1,700 views, and I go, okay, how's this? Okay, and I click on a channel, and there are 2 videos. One, the first video a week ago, and then a new one. And I go, how is this possible? And then I'm thinking, oh, it's because I'm not being. I don't want to be cynical here or anything, but a lot of the times it's because they're very attractive. I get it. Yeah. I'm also very attractive in my own way, by the way. It's just a slow burn. It's a slow burn attractiveness. It's like at first you just glance at me, but after a year or 2, you think, hey, what about that? What's up with that guy? That's where I'm at. No, but you get what I mean, Yeah, a lot of the times that's, well, I don't know how this relates to quality or productivity, but whatever, I had to say it, I tried to make a video about beauty and stuff, but it got out of hand. I don't know what to say, It's really, it's both a difficult and a beautiful subject, And again, no cynicism. If you're attractive and you have an ASMR channel that goes well, hey, enjoy it, Just maybe, yeah, think about the quality. Think about. I mean, I'm sure you do. You got this. But yeah, just, yeah. I don't know if I have advice for people that, I don't know. Yeah, again, I tried to make this video, but it didn't. I didn't upload it because I didn't get anywhere. It's just how it is, and I understand, I understand. And it's totally fine. I think it's probably also, it's gonna play itself out. You find different audiences, and it's gonna somehow mix itself up with different channels, and, overlap. I don't know. There's a weird, like, this algorithm thing, and generally the internet is doing weird stuff with humanity, I think. Like, it reveals a lot, but it also connects a lot, and, I mean, I have that as well. I have a pretty eclectic taste, and I subscribe to channels that are often contradictory, saw this one channel that made a screenshot of his analytics thing, where he showed, what other channels people were subscribing to. And this guy wasn't like, he was just a normal guy, not overly attractive, not overly, just, a guy. And I was pretty amazed that most of his subscribers were subscribing to beautiful, girl ASMR artists only. So there's something going on that's sort of, and I think that's beautiful, that there's this overlap, and that it's not so superficial as, I once thought, I hope this happens more. This is basically what I can say. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, quality is, I say quality is important, and I have a really shitty camera, I'm aware of that. But I think it's, in a weird way, the shitty camera maybe invites a certain type of clientele. It probably speaks to some people in a way, and it's less intimidating. That's also something I see with, sometimes clicking on the most highly produced stuff can be really intimidating. It's probably when, I don't know, if it's, if when you can say that's when quality goes too far. I don't know if that's a fair analogy, but that's what it can do. I have that with some movies too, there are some movies or pieces of art in general. You sometimes see them, certain pieces of art, and think, I can do this, but in a good way, this is still great, it's awesome. But it's really, you also discover that, oh, that's actually not that hard to do, and that inspires you in a way. There are movies like that are made like really easily, or that's the wrong word, but it's not like intimidating. And yeah, maybe that's why I wouldn't upgrade the camera too much in my case. I don't want it to be too, I want it to be a bit better. I want the field of view wider, and like sort of the sensor and stuff, like the sort of light is better and stuff. But yeah, one step at a time. Yeah, okay. I think that's all I can say about, it's weird. I'm really not doing this by, I'm looking at the time a little bit, but I find myself often stopping at the 50-minute mark. It's just a rhythm thing. It's really, my thought about a certain subject often runs out at that time, and, whatever. It's weird. It's actually like a rhythm thing. Like, yeah, movies also don't have to be 1.5 hours long, but often that's just like the right time just to tell a certain type of story. Not all of them. Obviously, there are great, very long movies and very short and blah. Anyway, yeah, that's all I have to say about